welcome back to the FNAF 4 series. Today, like work on the buttons functions. We're also gonna change a few things with the title because I just realized the leaves look very unrealistic. Like if you can see here, they just kind of fly by. They don't really act like leaves at all. So we want to change that. So I think a good place to start would be, let's duplicate this. When I start as clone, let's go ahead and just change, instead of change y by, we'll change it to change x by, or no, change y by. So instead of, and then we'll change this from 5 to -5, and you'll see that they'll probably go up and down and act more like leaves. It might be a little bit. And another thing is that this generates like a new number while it's doing it, so we don't really want that. So we gotta fix that. But there's an easy way to fix that. So let's just go ahead and rename my variable. Let's just rename it to leave speed. Okay. And every time we start a new clone, let's set leave speed, pick random. Actually, let's go ahead and call this leave speed x. So pick random 3 to 5 and change x by leave speed x. Okay, and then we're gonna make a new one called leave speed y. And every time we do, let's go to this one. Every time we do that, let's go ahead and pick random 5 to -5 and change y by leave speed y. And you'll see it looks a lot more good now. Leaves will move at different rates, I'm pretty sure. Never mind. Now it's moving backwards. Alright, let's fix that then. Okay. Alright, so I don't really know what's happening here. Hold on, whoa. See, now they all move at leaf speed. That's bad. Okay, think of something. We gotta think of something. Let's, okay. Let's actually delete the leaf speed variables. Yes. Okay, cool. Alright, so let's go ahead and okay. Let's go ahead and just revert back to this. Okay. Change x by pick random 3 to 5. Cool. And then we can, let's put that back in the forever loop. Let's figure something out. So we can't do stop the script, or else they won't move. So we'll do like repeat so many times. No, that won't work. Change x by move pick random 3 to 5. Let's try that instead of change x by. Let's try that. See how it looks. Oops, nope. Save. So look at it. No, it doesn't look. Oh wait, no, hold on. Let's go. Alright. They're all still moving at the same speed. We can't really. Okay. Well, okay. Let's just try. We'll figure that out later. Change y by, bring this back from. Let's just do more drastic changes then, because 20 to negative 20. Alright, now let's see how that looks. Oh god, it's so janky. Okay. Let's put a weight block there. And now you see it's a bit more real. Like, they're moving. No, that looks even faker. Okay, we'll figure this out later. Let's just get working on the button functions. I'll figure out how to fix that. Maybe either this episode or next episode. I'll figure it out. So let's go ahead and bring in some new sprites. And there's a couple of new sprites that we need to bring in. And they're all a part of the same this whole group here that we need. If I can find it. Alright, so it's a big old family. Yeah, it's a big family. I'm trying to find if there's any other ones here. There's one more there. And I think that's all of them, right? Yeah, it should be all of them. Alright, great. So, let's go ahead and pull them in. FNAF 4. And first one, 733. Great. Okay, see it's a red line. But you'll see the function if you don't know. Okay, so there's a couple in 74s, 740s, I mean. From 740 to 748. Nice. And then we got one in 750. Or that should be most of them. And there's like one more, I'm pretty sure. Yeah. 926. Okay, cool. So, we'll call this selector. So, if you don't know, it's a whole mess thingy. I don't know. So, the way that we can do that is when flag clicked show. For now, we'll go over the new game button. So, that's 20-0. Go to 20-0. Forever. Next costume. Wait 0.01 seconds. Let's actually put 001. Okay. You'll see. Looks a bit weird, but we'll create a clone. So create clone of myself. Actually, we're not gonna do that. Like in forever loop. Let's actually create a new thing. And flag click. Repeat 10 times. Or we'll do 5. Repeat 5 times. Create a clone of myself. When I start as clone, we're gonna want to switch costume from anywhere 1 to 12. Big random 1 to 12. And forever. Go to here. Like this. Now you see. It's definitely not like how we want it to be, but it's like just I'm trying to example it right now. Maybe 3. 2. Will 2 work? Maybe. We need to slow it down and try and size it down too. Let's size it down. How about set size to 60? Straight. Alright. Too small. Let's actually look at a FNAF 4 main menu. So it does stretch across the screen. So we need to do that. So, okay, let's go back to 100. Let's see how 100 was again. So yeah, it's kind of off-centered. That's the only problem. So let's put it at 0x. Make sure it's at 0x. Alright. Let's see how low we can get it before it, doesn't touch the screen. Alright, about that. So 97. I think it's actually 100. I think it has to be 100 too. Yeah. Okay. It's just kind of big and also kind of fast. I think it's too fast. 0.0, let's put 0.1 seconds. Alright. We've, got it. Kind of. Let's find another one. Yeah, like this. It's very, sometimes it's not as janky. Okay, let's try fixing it. It might be, you actually have to, it might has to be, wow. 0.001, like 3 zeros. It's very fast, but we'll try it. Alright, and then instead of just that, like that, we'll also, when I clicked forever, this is very, I know this seems very confusing, but hang in there with me, I don't know. We'll change, actually we'll set ghost effect, pick random, 1 to 75. And we'll do that for this as well. Oops. I guess I just deleted the entire block. Nice. Okay, so now you'll see. It's kind of fast still. Let's put a wait block, 0.01 seconds. Alright, that's where my other block went. Okay, 0.01 seconds. How is that 0.1? 0.01. 0.01 seconds. Let's try 0.1 seconds actually. 0.01. Alright, let's slow it down exponentially, so like 0.01. Okay. And instead of 2 clones, let's create 1 clone. Alright. Now it's kind of coming along, but not really. Let's see which ones aren't touching the edge, because they all should be touching the edge. There's a couple that are very small. I think it's the ones at the end. Or, yeah, this one. This one's making it seem a little unsmooth. So let's go ahead and change that. Stretch you out. This is the only time where we can actually stretch the image and edit it, because I don't want to edit the image ever, really. I think it always should be the exact same way it is. And what did I just do? Okay. Okay. Stretch the image out a bit. Okay, great, until it touches the edge here. Cool. Okay. Now we should be good, hopefully. Somewhere 100 or 100. Alright. Now let's 0.1 seconds. Alright, yeah, it's still a bit slow, so we'll try 0.05 seconds. 0.05. There we go. That's kind of how we want it to be. That's a lot more smooth, and I think I like this. I think I'm gonna keep it like this. Let me actually clone 2 times now that we got it like settings that we want it. There we go. That's how this should be. Alright, nice. Now let's figure this out. So it is behind the new game button, I'm pretty sure. Nope, it's actually in front, so we'll actually put it in the front layer. If I click the front layer. go to front. And you too. For all the clones. When I start his clone, go to front. Cool. I don't care if it's actually in front or behind the new game button, but it should be in front of the leaves. Alright. So, now let's go ahead and just make it work. So let's go ahead and make a new variable. Let's call it selected. Selected. And when we receive flag, we'll selected to new game. Alright. When flagged. When flag is clicked, forever. If and if. If selected is equal to new game, then we will go to here. But if selected is equal to continue. Oops, I keep on deleting the blocks by accident. Continue. And we'll grab the y coordinates for this. So negative 30. Y negative 30. So it's a new game right now. And then we're going to create another when flag clicked. We're going to put another forever loop around it. Forever. If. And we're going to just key something. Key up arrow and key down arrow. Up arrow. And we're going to key down arrow. And we'll do, if key up arrow is pressed, we're going to put another if in it. If skip arrow is pressed, if selected is equal to continue. And then we're going to set selected to new game. And then we'll do this for basically this, just swap new game and then continue. And then we'll wait until not, and then for the up arrow we'll do not up arrow pressed, wait until not, that, nice. So let's see, will this work? Kind of. The old clones will not move. So, alright, so let's go ahead and when I start this clone, let's go ahead and always check. So, forever, if new game is selected is new game, and we're going to want to go to 0, 0, 0. If selected is to, oops, if selected is continue, negative 30. And when we switch selections, we're going to want to delete clone. We're gonna go. Let's actually move this. Let's go ahead and just delete this clone for each one. And then instead of just the simple create clone of myself 2 times, we'll do forever. If new game is selected. If selected equals new game. We're going to repeat twice and create clone of myself, and then we're going to wait until not selected this to new game, and then we'll do the same for the continue. Wait on if selected is to continue, wait until not selected to continue, and then we'll do this script over here. Nice. Alright, we'll try it. Okay, so you see that the clones are kind of gone now. Let's try this again. Let's actually delete this. So, remove that. Just remove that script. I don't think we need that. Alright, so you see it's clones, and there we go. You'll see that there's a lot of clones, and it keeps adding and adding and adding and adding on as we go through this. So we need to fix that. That's what I was trying to do, but it didn't work. Alright. So, when I restart his clone, forever, if we're also going to put a small delay on this too. It's going to be very necessary. 0.01. If selected is to new game, then we're going to wait until not selected to new game, and then we're going to delete this clone. I'll do the same thing for the continue button. Continue. Oops. Cool. So you see, it won't add on. It'll be the same. Nice. Alright. It's a bit more complicated than it needed to be, but we got it. Let's go ahead and clean up blocks now. Cool. Okay. So, let's make them work. So, when flag clicked, let's just remove all of this. If selected, new game. And then we'll do if key join enter. If key enter pressed, then we're gonna go ahead and broadcast new game. But if we're on the other one, I'm gonna broadcast nights. Alright. Now you see it's gonna do nothing right now because we don't know, like, they don't know, like, what we want from them. I guess. I don't I don't know. Let's create just a black screen for now. We'll create two different black screens. So we'll create like a black screen for new game. This is just for test right now, just to see if it works or not. And then we'll create a, oops, I accidentally exported, it's fine. We'll create a gray screen for continue, just to see if the game understands what we're trying to do. Alright, cool. It's a very subtle change, but actually we'll do more. Okay, nice. Let's go ahead and move this back to center. I don't know why it's not centered. I don't know why Scratch never centers it. It's very annoying. Alright, we don't care. So, when I receive new game, we're going to want to show, go to front layer, switch costume to costume 1. But when I receive continue, or nights, switch costume to costume 2. So it doesn't understand. But when flag clicked, it's also hiding. Alright, so does it understand us? So new game, selected, black screen, continue, gray screen. Yes, it does. Okay, nice. Let's go ahead and add some audio now. We'll delete that sprite now. Let's add some audio. So let's go to the background, add some audio, and the audio that we're gonna add is simply named title in the files. Unless you have your own audio, you can use that. This is the FNAF 4 main music audio. When flag clicked, plays forever. Play sound title until done. Nice. Now you got yourself the actual. Go ahead and just lower that. You got yourself FNAF 4 complete main menu. Boom. We'll work. I think I'm gonna wrap it up here, but next episode we'll work on, actually getting the new game buttons to work since we've done the selector thing and everything like that. Alright. Bye.